Hey guys, welcome in. Don't forget to go and subscribe. I'm just back from vacation and getting started on my chores like every day. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm cleaning up my house, making my bed and stuff. What you doing with that boy? I'm from Georgia. You know what? I need to get my I need to grab my vlog light. Yes, Mom, I'm back home. We got back home on, when did we get back home? Friday morning. Just in time for church. And so now I got to do some cleaning around the house and unpack, laundry, all the things that you have to do when you're done vacationing. And I got to cook lunch because your son is out working. He already went back to work. Party's over. But I wanted to jump on and see what everybody was doing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. We went to Florida. We went down to Florida, and if you guys subscribe to my channel, I'm uploading the vlogs as we speak of our vacation. It was so much fun. Let me see if I can connect my vlog light. Okay. Have you guys gone anywhere for the summer? Have you guys vacationed anywhere? Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to connect my vlog light because I just know it works better. There it is. Let's see. That's better. I'm trying to get back in the hang of everything of, you know, being gone for a week. I haven't gone live. I went live one time while we were down at the beach, but let's see. There you go. No, so where are you gonna? Are you guys planning on going anywhere for summer? Guys, I'll tell you one thing is that being in Florida, the humidity is crazy down there. Like the air actually feels thick. Like when you go to breathe, it's like thick. But it wasn't that bad because I noticed that as soon as I got back to Georgia, like my sinuses dried up. Hang on, let me put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. Okay. Because I'm getting like all my notifications. It was so beautiful. The beach was amazing. We were actually kind of like, because we kept hearing reports of the beach, like the water was contaminated or there was like some kind of virus in the water that they were like telling people don't swim in the water. It's dangerous. If you have any open wounds, any like new tattoos or stuff like that. And so we were like kind of weary of like getting in the water. And then RJ, he got a fish hook in his finger, which is in the vlogs if you guys go check it out. And but we ended up going to ask a lady that worked on the island, like, hey, what's going on with the water, you know? And she was like, hey, listen, I've actually contacted some people who monitor the waters. They came out and tested our waters down here. The water is safe where we are. It hasn't come up, you know, to the Gulf where we are. The cases that were reported were all the way down in Key West, like down in the Keys. So that's like a long distance away from us. And so, but I still didn't get in the water. I mean, I did get in the water a little bit, like just to my knees, because I was still kind of afraid because the rip current was really strong and there had been reports of people drowning. Now, the drowning did happen there at where we were, and RJ has actually been sucked away in a rip current when he was a little boy, so he knows like how serious that is. So we were being really cautious, but he's okay. RJ's finger is healing up. We've been keeping it super clean. I will say that the emergency room we went to was more to be desired, if you know what I mean. Because it is on an island, it's like very secluded, so I can understand why there wasn't like a lot of like doctors or nurses, but the people were really nice. It was just like the doctor was having problems because, guys, he was almost like, he was 80 something years old, you know what I mean, like and it was just crazy to me. I was like, I got so frustrated, which I'm gonna be posting the film, or I'm gonna be posting the footage of RJ at the emergency room. And there, I asked the doctor, I was like, do you mind if I film you taking it out of his finger? Because, you know, I want to share it with everybody what happened. And the doctor was like, sure, I don't mind. And but it got to a point where he kept trying to take the hook out, that it kept slipping. And I got so frustrated. I was like, I ended up getting like really nauseous, because I was like, oh my goodness, like this doctor, like I almost wanted to be like, do you want me to help you? You know, because like you're hurting my husband. But yeah, the doctor was old, and I was like, it was like one of those situations where, you know, when you meet older people, like you just feel compelled to help them. You know what I mean? Like it's just in you to say, oh, let me help you. That's how I felt with him, because the nurse didn't come back in to help us. I thought like the nurse was going to come back and hold, you know, like the surgical scissors, like hold the hook in place so they could pull it out. No, she didn't even come back. But I could understand, because it was like, you know, it's a small hospital and they had like emergencies happening. We went down there for a whole week. Yeah, we were down there a whole week. And it was so nice. It was, and I'm trying to stay in like the mind frame of vacation, because I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Like, because when you come home, like the last day there, I was like, oh man, it's over, you know, but I was like, hey, you know what? Vacation is a state of mind. Like, just put it in your head that every day is vacation. Don't let, you know, the negativity kind of oppress you, you know? And that's kind of where I'm trying to stay at in my head. Like, I'm like, okay, it's vacation. I'm still on vacation. But like when my husband got up and started getting ready for work, I was like, oh, vacation is over. And I have to get back on my schoolwork, guys. And you guys know I'm in college, right? Yes, I'm a 40-year-old college student, but hey, it's never too late to start, right? Oh, I was so chill. I was so chill. It was so much fun. My husband, he would go like fishing during the day, and I would like just chill in the room. And guys, my mother-in-law actually came and house sat for us, like, which I'm so grateful she did, because we didn't want to put our dogs in the kennel for 4 days. The kennel we had put Sierra and Tango in the kennel for 2 days when we went up to Atlanta, and they were already like, they were some kind of way with Sierra because she wouldn't come out of the kennel, you know. And we were just you know, I don't know, I just don't trust people, especially with our animals and stuff, because I'm like, I watch too much YouTube, guys. You be seeing YouTube where they be abusing the animals and stuff, and I'm like, don't, please, no, I don't want that to be a situation, because you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put me in that kind of space. But RJ's mom was so gracious enough to come and house sit. But you know, we broke her off. RJ broke her off and helped her out, you know, because we knew that taking care of the dogs is not an easy task. And I was actually kind of glad that she came to like take care of the house, because she kind of could now understand like what we go through, or what I go through. Well, RJ too, you know, but what we go through every day with these dogs. Like, guys, we have made our dogs into like children, basically. They are spoiled babies. There are spoiled babies, but you know, they are a task. And you know, Tango is a Siberian Husky, and he is shedding like crazy, because as the heat gets hotter in the summer, he's constantly shedding, because he's got like that double coat. And so we're constantly having to like vacuum and dust, and I mean, it's just an everyday thing. It will go like 4 hours and you'll see like little hair bunnies like all over the ground, because that's just my Tango boy, you know. He is a Siberian Husky. And Sierra is a Siberian Husky mix. And so she got to come over. She was like, yeah, I understand now My dogs run. They will run you ragged, but she handled it so well. And it was just so cool to have somebody here in our house that we trust and that we love. And RJ felt better because she was here where we have security in place, you know. And but it was such a good time. We're already planning on to going back. Like, we're like, okay, when can we go back? Let's rent an Airbnb. Which, guys, they have some awesome Airbnbs down there. And I have been having such a hard time like convincing RJ to let's rent an Airbnb because of like all the stuff you see online about like hidden cameras and hidden doorways and hidden this. And then, you know, my husband loves to watch like conspiracy theory stuff and stuff like that. So he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do no Airbnb. And I'm like, come on, babe, look, all we gotta do is pray. We'll pray over it and just do it. Let's just do it. Come on, you know? And he was finally like, okay, let's try this time, because it would just be more convenient, number one. But guys, I checked the prices. What we paid for that hotel, mind you, it's a nice hotel for where it's at, where it's located, you know, the size, it made you feel like you were in like a little apartment. It was like really cool. But we looked online at an Airbnb, which is like a whole 3-story house that's ocean front. Like, we were right by the ocean, but we weren't like ocean front, you know. And the price was like maybe a $200 difference. And then the house, the Airbnbs, you're allowed to take your animals. And I'm like, Tango and Sierra can come with us, you know, and Mama can come, and we can all be down here for a little bit. We stayed, it's called, what's it called? It's East Point, Florida, which it's such a nice place, guys. It's so nice. It is on an island, so you do have to prepare for that. Like, if you go out there, you have to prepare that you're not close to a grocery store. Like, the only grocery store that they have out there is Piggly Wiggly, which the prices are kind of high, you know, but you're not going to have your everyday supplies that you would get at like a Walmart or, you know, at the Publix or HEB or, you know, places like that. Like, you have to really think about that. And I am so glad that we took a first aid kit, which I wasn't going to, because my husband's always like, you pack too much, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, I'm the type of person where I'm like, no, we need to be prepared for anything. If anything happens while we're on this island, like, we need to be prepared, you know? So I took like all my first aid stuff, and thank the Father in heaven that I did, because it could have been super bad because the only thing they had was like hydrogen peroxide and some like cheap tape. But I had all the stuff. I had like the Hibiclens, I just had everything, you know. And so I was able to like disinfect my husband's hand real quick, because I was like thinking about that virus that was down there, you know. And I was like, oh my goodness, please no. But I got a lot of chores to do. Restaurants, yes, the place is full of restaurants. They have oh man, like if you just Google East Point, Florida, St. George Island, it's set up for tourists. But for me and my husband, we eat according to like biblical scripture. So we adhere to like the biblical eating practices. You know, we don't eat pork, we don't eat shellfish, you know, we don't eat there's a whole bunch of stuff that we don't eat. So the restaurants for us was out of the question. And because we don't know like the type of ingredients that they be putting in their food, you know, we have to be very cautious. Yeah, it's an island. You have to take like a really long bridge to get there. And the bridge is the only way in and the only way out. It's like going down to Key West. Like, if you've ever driven down to Key West, like once you cross that bridge, right there by Duck Key and Marathon, once you're down there, you're down there. So you have to be really aware of like the rain, you know, what's going on. And but it was super safe. The people there are just so chill. There's money out there, guys. Like, there's people that own these houses that live out there, and it's money. I have to show you. Which, like I said, I'm editing the vlog, so if you guys aren't subscribed, please go subscribe. But we had such a good time, and now I'm on like this, trying to like get everything taken care of like, I gotta clean my refrigerator out, I gotta cook dinner, I gotta do some dishes, I got laundry already going from like our stuff that we wore down there. I also got to check my school stuff. But I'm gonna take it easy and not overwhelm myself, because I'm really trying to stay in that frame of mind of like, don't stress yourself out, because I did kind of start feeling kind of overwhelmed coming home, and I'm like, why, Iris? Like, come on, this is your home. Like, your home, be happy. You're blessed. You've got, you're in a safe place. I don't know. Do you guys get like that? Like when you go on vacation and then when you come home, you're like, oh my goodness. Because I feel like when you're on vacation, you just dial things back. You know what I mean? Like, you're not so hyper focused on the cleaning, or, well, that's not true, because the whole time I made sure the room was clean. I swept and mopped and all that stuff in that room. And I made sure, because we had to cook all our meals. So I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Maybe it's the ambiance, like just being on the beach. Like, guys, when I would wake up, I'd like open all the windows because you could see the ocean and the breeze, and all the wind was blowing and the sunset was always so beautiful. And then like every day it rained there. It rained every day, but it rained, but then like all of a sudden it would just rain for a little bit and the sun would come out. School is going so well. I won't lie, I did kind of take on a little bit too much for the summer. I've been in school now. I'm a junior, so let me see, freshman, sophomore, junior. This is my third year. I'm about to complete my third year as soon as summer ends, which is ending in August. I think August 10th is the end of summer. Then I'll be a senior, which I'm in my bachelor's degree for criminal justice criminal justice administration, which I'll be receiving, if it be the Father's will, my bachelor's degree. But I don't think I'm going to be taking summer classes again, because it is so much, and but it's going really well. I'm not going to take a break from school. I'm going to go directly into my master's program for criminal justice if everything goes well this fall. But I have back-to-back classes. Like, classes end August 10th, and then fall semester starts August 12th, which I'm taking 2 classes right now for summer, and then I go into 4 classes. But it'll accelerate my graduation a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go straight into my master's, and then my doctorate. And I haven't decided yet if I want to pursue a career yet after obtaining my bachelor's degree, or if I just want to wait until after receiving my master's. Because it's a big difference in the criminal justice system. And what I'm looking forward to doing is working in the juvenile corrections as administrative work, whether that's filing cases or preparing case, loads for probation officers, like whatever the case is. I want to work with juveniles in the correctional system, because I was a juvenile in foster care, and I just feel like there's a gap between people who have been in the system and those who just work for the system, and I just feel like I can be an advocate for those youngsters who need a voice to say, hey, yeah, I understand, I've been there, but if I can make it out on the other side, so can you, and but I'm excited because we actually have a juvenile correctional facility really close to our house, like literally right down the neighborhood. So, and I'm thinking about maybe starting my career off pretty early, because now there's just been a lot of things going on, guys. And I'm like, I want to be able to help more financially, so me and my husband can get in a better position, maybe. I don't know, maybe even upgrade our house, or, build onto the house, or, because you guys know I'm like trying to get in contact with my children, I'm gonna start Monday, actually. I found my daughter's adopted mom, and I'm gonna be calling Monday, trying to get some information, or even call her adopted mom and say, hey, this is who I am. I'm not trying to impose. Hey, everything, Emma, welcome in. I'm just back from vacation. If you're new to my channel, please go subscribe. This is just everyday life, everyday vlogs, hanging out with me and my husband as we grow old together. And I hope you join our family, so we can be a place where we can grow old together and encourage one another. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna be reaching out to my daughter's adopted mom, because I'm not gonna wait. You know, I've listened to everybody's advice about this is a good idea, this is not a good idea, but I'm like, listen, these are my children. I've made so many mistakes. It's time for me to open the door and say, hey, I'm here, I'm available. If you want to be in contact with me, if you have any questions, you know, I'm gonna be contacting my son's stepmom. I'm gonna be contacting my son's stepmother, who was married to my son's dad after I was with him, and see if, I don't even know if they're still together, but I'm trying to get a hold of my son also. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you could go to my actually, no, I keep saying that. You know what? I need to work on that today. You know what? That's it. Tonight, I'm going to start my vlog about my testimony, because I actually shared my testimony on another channel, but I still haven't done it here. My husband, he's in the Army. Well, he was in the Army. He's retired now. He was well, let me just puff him up a little bit. My husband was the #1 tank gunner, okay, in Saudi Arabia on the A1 Abrams tanks. He retired with an honorable discharge. He did 10 years in the sand, is how he says it. But now he's a personal contractor for a company out here in Middle Georgia. And that's what he does. But, you know, he doesn't have to work. He wants to work. That's how, you know, it is. But yeah. So what are you guys doing what are you guys up to today? It's Sunday. Yeah, so cool, right? Guys, oh my goodness. I don't know. Do you guys know about Whatnot app? It's like it is a auctioning app. Have you guys ever heard of that? Whatnot app? Oh my goodness. My sister introduced me to Whatnot app. What's not or whatnot? I don't know how to say it. But it's an auctioning site, right? And I was kind of skeptical at first, and I was like, I don't know. You know, but my husband was like, hey, order something and see if it is legit, and then you can keep ordering from it, you know? So guys, I got my first order from the auctioning site. And do you guys want to see what I got? You guys let me know. Just relaxing. Easy like Sunday morning. Right? Do you guys know that song? I know. It's too hot to go outside. It's too hot. And you know what? I should start closing up these windows, because when my husband decides to come home, he's going to be like, it's too hot in here. And our house has tons of windows. We have like huge windows. My living room has got the whole wall is the window. This in here in this dining room area is a whole wall of windows. And then I got this window and my kitchen window. And the sun is like just beaming down on our house. So, you've never heard of Whatnot app? You want to see what I got? I actually won an auction. I actually won a few auctions. And it's legit, guys. Here, look, let me go get my first order. Hold on. So this is like the first item that I bid on that I shouldn't even be touching it. It needs to be in a sleeve. This is 100% sterling silver. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 99.9999%. It's called a silver dollar. Well, it's a silver $100 collector's item. It is the Alien versus Predator series. This you could trade in for value. I should not be touching it. I need to put it in my husband's safekeeping place, but it is authentic. I got that for him because he likes to collect stuff like this, like coins and silver and gold and stuff like that, you know? But isn't that so cool? This values, I think it values close to, I don't remember exactly, but that's the first item that I won. So that's gonna go in our fine metals collection. And then I won this bracelet. It's a mother of pearl, all sterling silver. They send you all the authentication paperwork and everything. So, but this is the first bracelet, guys. Oh my goodness. This bracelet was valued. Let's see. Can you see that? Let's see. Oh, I think I gotta hide my face so you can see it. So it's a mother of pearl butterfly bangle, sterling silver. Hang on. Super cute. It was valued at like $100 and I won it for like 14 because it was like really early in the morning. It was like 2 a.m. and I won the auction. Isn't that so cute? This is the bracelet my husband bought me for our anniversary. But oh my goodness. So in the middle, that's mother of pearl. So you guys know what pearl looks like, but it is so cute. And I don't know if you guys heard of like moissanite jewelry. Why did I put this on? No, I can't take it off. You have heard of moissanite? There it is. I don't want to wear it and wash dishes in it because I don't want it to, you know. But that is so cute to wear out like on date night or, you know, just anything. But so yeah, I'm new to what's not app, what not app. And it's a an auctioning app. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I gotta get some stuff done. I don't know what time my husband's coming home, but what is it, 1:28? Not bad. It's not bad. Not bad timing. I have to figure out what I'm gonna cook for dinner too. What is that app again? It's called What Not app. Hang on. I think I'm saying it right. Hold on. Hang on. Called What Not. And I'll tell you, once you get on there, it's so much fun. But I'm going to tell you the trick. The trick to shopping, or it's not shopping. The trick to being on What Not app when you're bidding and winning bids is to get on there either like really early in the morning or really late at night when there's not a lot of people on, especially not right now because it is like the prices are really high right now, you know? But anyway, I don't know what I need to do, guys. I'm like, ugh, I guess I'm gonna put these dishes up while I talk to you guys. That can be thrown away. I don't like keeping these plastic stuff, guys. How about you? Like these plastic Tupperwares? I don't really care for these plastic ones. Actually, no, I'm not keeping them. I rather the glass Tupperware. I throw away all of our plastic ones. I did get this one because it was BPA free. But honestly, I bought these from Bell's, but I don't like it because it doesn't close right. But yeah, I don't care for the plastic. I use the glass Tupperware. Especially for my husband, because you know, you be hearing all this stuff about, oh, the glass is bad and it causes all kinds of stuff. I'm like, not my baby. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be on there. And they sell all kinds of stuff. They sell all kinds of stuff. Like for the low. Like if you can bid on it and win, you can get some really cool stuff. Like I was like looking at these really expensive chef knives, but they're like $500 knives, but the winning bid is like keeps going up to like 30 bucks. But I'm like, no, I know I can get it for cheap when all you people go to work on Monday and I'm here at the house, you know? Let me go put this up so I don't mess it up. Did you download it? Got it? Super cool. Yeah, but just be careful on it because it can be, you know, I don't want to say addicting. Yeah, I know. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm on there like all day just looking at stuff. Like it really helps keep my mind, you know, distracted. Okay, does eBay do bids like that too? Yeah, right? I guess they do bids. I don't know yet. I have some drumsticks that I'm defrosting. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make like maybe like a Jamaican seasoning. Let's defrost them. Maybe like a Jamaican seasoned kind of like drumstick stew or something. I don't know. You guys want this candy? Yeah, it's so cool. I think I'm gonna put onion, like sweet onions, bell peppers. I don't know if I have celery. If I have celery, celery. And then I like this, let me show you. I have this Jamaican seasoning, or it's called Caribbean seasoning. Somebody corrected me last time. So I have this like Caribbean seasoning that my husband really likes. So I'm gonna use that and then use like spice. What is it called? What is it called in Jamaicans call it spice, but hang on. What is it called? Five spice maybe? Excuse me. But yeah, the chicken's defrosting right now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. But that's what I got going on, guys. I gotta go change the laundry, unpack all my stuff, wash these dishes. Back to life. Well, it was nice talking to you. Start grilling, going to barbecue outside. Are you going to be here tomorrow later on? Yeah, I'll be here. Did you subscribe? Enjoy your barbecue. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm just hanging out, cleaning up the house, about to start prepping dinner. I'm about to cut up all my vegetables for dinner. So let's get started on that. Let me get me some water first, actually. And I need to cut up this pineapple because it's already looking like, I think that pineapple's gonna be sweet. Nice and yellow. Need to put that dog food up. Let me go get a foil pan. What are you doing, Tango? What's wrong, guys? You gotta go outside? Let's take these dogs outside real quick. You guys can come with me. Oh, let's see. No, Sissy, it's too hot for the ball. Come on, if you're gonna come out. Guys, it is beaming hot out here. My dogs can't even stand on the patio too long because it's so hot. Whew. All right, y'all better go pee-pee. Hurry up, Tango. Thank you so much for subscribing. Go pee-pee, baby boy. Hurry. Ouch. Good boy. Guys, it's hot out here. There's Tango going potty. And you know what's so crazy is when you're on the beach, there's so much wind coming from the ocean that you don't feel the heat. But here, guys, it's like it's 100 degrees. My husband better be drinking his water out here. Good Tango, peeing on everything. Do your boy dogs do that? He pees on everything out there. Every part of the fence he wants to pee. See that? He done peed like 3 times already. All right, that's good, girl. Come on, Tango. I'm about to close this house up because it's too hot. Tango, come on. He's crazy. Get inside, Sierra. I'm not going to keep opening this door. Come on. It's too hot. I got to close these blinds up. We buy these like, what is it? Weatherproof Because during the summer, whew, close that up. All right, you guys, chill out. It's too hot to be out there, baby. I don't want you getting sick. Let's see. All right, guys, I guess let's get started on making lunch. Can you see me here? I'm gonna stand right there and then just prep. Let me get my cutting board. Hang on, let me wash my cutting board real quick. It's too hot, fat boy. Why are you crying? Your water's right there. And Daddy's working. Guys, I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses because when I look over there, I have to like close my right eye to read. I know, I was like this, like, oh, hold on, I can't read. I have like, my husband bought me like these very expensive glasses, but they're heavy on my face. I didn't expect them to be heavy on my face, but they are. All right, can you guys see? I'm gonna get started on cutting some of my vegetables for dinner. I got one little bell pepper left. I don't have any more bell peppers. Let me check my fridge real quick. Oh, I do have celery. Oh, and you know what? Let's use up these carrots. This onion. Okay, that's what happens when you go on vacation. That's gotta go in the trash. We'll use that onion up. Let's see. Okay. I got some garlic here. Okay, I need to rinse that out. Okay, that's trash. Oh, there's some more bell pepper. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I got bell peppers. I need to use up these carrots. Okay, that onion can go thrown in the trash. I got some onion, and celery. We'll use all this produce up because let me move this dog food. I keep tripping on this dog food. Like torturing myself here. Okay, let's get started on cutting up our vegetables for dinner. I'm gonna use this big pan or bowl right here. Put it all in. Let me wash them off real quick. Okay, we're gonna use this and celery. Let's use up this celery. How many peppers I'm gonna use? Okay, we'll use 2 red and a yellow. You know what I want, guys? I want one of those KitchenAid food processors. You know, I have a small one, but I want one that you can just put all your vegetables in and go, you know? I thought you were supposed to be outside barbecuing. It's looking good already. All I got is bell peppers and celery. I'm trying to use up, you know, like when you do this, like when you cut up vegetables to use and then you have like a whole bunch left. Oh my goodness, look at my hair, guys. Sorry. I can't, it's too hot. Yeah, it is. It's too hot to be out there. It's way too hot to be out there. That's why I'm cooking inside. Usually we grill too, you know, and you know, but I'm like, nope. It's gotten so hot here lately that I won't even go to the store until it's like 6 o'clock at night because it's too hot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because it's hot. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of these vegetables that I just throw in Ziploc bags and throw in the refrigerator that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just put it in this. I think it's going to be like a baked stew chicken. You know what I mean? But like a Caribbean spice kind of thing. I usually do this like with oxtails. Just checking on the fire. Oh, yeah. What do you use for your fire? Do you use like Kingsford charcoal or do you use like wood pellets or what do you use? And are you using propane or, you know, what kind of grill are you using? Mesquite wood. Oh, you in Texas? Let me tell you, I know about that mesquite. Man, when I lived in Texas, you know, it's all about that mesquite wood, right? And oak wood, yeah. Up here in Georgia, you have to pay for mesquite. Oh, in Texas, you just go to the mesquite tree and break it off and just put it in the fire, you know, for the taste. But here in Georgia, you have to pay, and they charge you for that wood because they don't have that wood here. Here in Georgia, they just have pine wood. Nope, no propane. It gets a taste of the, yeah, I know. We don't use propane either. Texas, yeah. Okay, so you a Texas boy, okay. So what are you grilling? Yeah, it's too hot right now. You better be drinking some water. I know you Texas boys like to drink beer when you grill, but you better be drinking some water. That's what I tell my husband. Look, for every beer you drink a bottle of water. Because, guys, it is so, I'm telling you, you can get dehydrated so fast and not even know it, you know. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking a beer too, you know. It's just with this heat, and my goodness, how hot is it in Texas? Beef ribs, fajitas, and chicken. What are you, meal prepping for the week? Or you got like a whole family there? That sounds good. You know what? I should ask my husband to do that. Like, let's grill a whole bunch of stuff so we have meat all week, you know? I actually have 2 ribeye steaks in there. That is right. You see me? I'm all like, I can't read with my right eye. That's what I need to do too on Monday. I need to call my optometrist and ask how much it would be to change my frames. Oh, and you know what, Michael? I don't know if you're into like tactical gear or like a military gear, but they also have that on that app, like Whatnot app. And it's legit. Like I'm telling you, it is legit. I've ordered a few things from there. Well, I've won a few auctions from there, and it's legit. It is. Cause trust me, I don't be trusting people, and me and my husband think everyone out to scam us. So friends and family. Oh, you got friends and family coming? That's cool. So are you making charo beans, and anyone making the Mexican rice? And let me tell you, are you making Texas style potato salad? Because oh my goodness, I love. Well, I used to. I can't eat carbs like that anymore. It is cool. I was looking at it. Oh yeah, yeah, I like it. I'm telling you. It is cool. I have to be very careful with these knives because these knives right here are so sharp. I'm like forever having a band-aid on my finger and my thumb because I'll like vlog while I'm like doing this. Homemade what? Homemade beans and homemade potato salad? Oh my goodness, I love that Texas style potato salad. Okay, the way I like it is the golden potatoes with mayonnaise, mustard, dill relish, and like maybe some sweet onion in it. But oh my goodness. That's one thing I miss about Texas, man, is the barbecue. Sometimes, you know, my husband's from Florida, so sometimes when he grills and he's like, oh, you don't want that piece, it's got crispy edges. And I'm like, no, honey, I like my crispy edges. Like, if you know anything about Texas barbecue, you want those crispy edges. Oh my goodness, this may sound crazy, but you know what else I miss from Texas is the ranch style beans. You know those canned beans that you buy from HEB that have the jalapenos in it? Oh my goodness, those were my favorite. Now, if I could figure out how to make those homemade, because I think it's just like tomato paste, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and jalapeno maybe, right? Be careful. Yeah, I know. Michael, I have used these knives. These knives are so sharp, and I bought them at Ross. They're the Cuisinart knives. They are so dangerously sharp. And let me tell you, one time I was right here like cutting vegetables, and I left the knife right here on the edge, and I went to pull something like this, and I was like wearing sandals, which I'm wearing sandals now, but the knife came off like this, boom, and I stabbed my foot, and the knife stuck in my foot. This one. Was it this one? No, it was another one that's like this, but it's from the same box, the same brand. And my husband was outside, and it wasn't bleeding very much, but I could see the tendon in my foot, and I had to go outside, and I was like, babe, don't get mad, but I just stabbed my foot. And he looks down and he's like, are you okay? I almost fainted because I could see the inside of my foot. Yeah, these knives are super sharp. Frijoles charro. And what's your favorite Mexican salsa? Like, do you like the red salsa or the what is it called? The matcha. My favorite is the what is the green one with the Tomatillo salsa. Oh my goodness, I love tomatillo salsa. But it has to have like the perfect amount of lime in it. Look how sharp that knife is. Look how it cut that garlic. See how sharp that is? Yeah, I know. But you know what? I love kitchen utensils. Like, I love kitchen gadgets. Anything like that has to do with the kitchen or cooking. Like, I love that. I always wanted to go to culinary arts school, but, you know, I picked criminal justice. Which I don't regret, but, you know, I love cooking. Yeah, green sauce. What part of Texas are you from? Central, south, super south, north? I almost threw this in the trash, the garlic I just cut. Have you ever done that, like where you have stuff in your hand with stuff that you have to throw away, and you end up throwing away the things that you need, and you're like, wait, where did I put that? And you threw it away. That's why I always put this back on my knives. Always put your sheaths back on your knives. Boom. Because you don't want an unsheathed knife sitting on your counter. I've learned that lesson. All right, so this is my mise en place. Oops. So I got carrots, bell pepper, celery, onions. That's yellow bell pepper. Did I do yellow bell? No, I haven't done my yellow bell pepper yet. I thought I was done. I'm not done yet. This one, you gotta have the yellow bell pepper. It's like the sweet one. So Mike, do you know much about cooking? Yeah, I know. I do that all the time. I have a question. So I have a question. I'm gonna bake this chicken, right? But one thing I cannot stand is like slimy skin, you know? And I've never really baked chicken like this, and it's chicken legs. Do you think I should take the chicken skin off of the chicken so that it's not, you know, slimy kind of? Because it's chicken legs. There, now I got my yellow bell pepper. Ooh, it looks like my husband's coming home.